Today I'm going to try to pull the damage out of V70S because I'm going to be going away shortly, and just in case this doesn't work, I've got the roof box fitted. For those that don't know, the car has actually been written off. It is now a Cat N because a Fiat 500 ploughed into the back of me on the passenger side, which has caused some issues. You see, there's no panel gap on the back door now, and it doesn't quite shut correctly. But more importantly, the boot no longer opens. So all I'm really hoping for is to be able to get back in the boot. Fortunately, the rear bumper is just held on with torque screws here. I think if there was anything under here, it's gone. There used to be a rivet or a screw under there. And 4 nuts, which are accessed from inside the boot. There should be 3 or 4 nuts, as far as I can remember. There's one in these 2 holes, and I think there should be one in this hole and that one, but I see I can't feel one in here, and the one's missing from that side. So it looks like I've just got these 2 at the other side to remove. Actually, in this smaller hole here, the second nut. And these are the nuts with a long spacer on that hold the bumper in position.
Maybe I'll just leave it off.
That's that's pretty bad, isn't it? So we managed to kick the boot open, and what we're going to try and do is straighten up the crash bar, which is part of the shell. Hopefully, I'm going to do this using a winch. It's just pulling the car up.
There's some pressure on it.
Oh, try that. Nah. So we're giving up trying to winch it. Even the hook doesn't do any damage to this. It's so thick that it would require doing professionally. And the reason the boot wouldn't shut is if you look at it from this angle, the rear is pushed in on this side, which is affecting the position of the latch. So I've had to remove all this interior just to remove this bottom piece of trim, just to get to those bolts. There are actually some covers to get to the bolts, but they look so seamless that I thought they were blanks. I thought they were just part of the moulding. So you can remove these covers, but they're very, very hard to get a tool into, so you would probably have to use a screwdriver and you'd do a lot of damage. I think I probably should have just done that. I don't think I could do any more damage. I have actually broken this piece of trim, removing it just to top it off. But what I've done to finally be able to open and close the boot is I've pulled the full latch. The hook here is further forward, so I've undone these two T40 bolts. And now, doesn't sound perfect, but it operates. So I won't need the roof box for going away, and I can save myself a bit of fuel. It's been a couple of months since I tried straightening the V70, and obviously I got into the boot. The boot's continued to operate most of the time, but it has on occasion stopped latching but then started working again. Not sure why, but due to all the other little issues that I've been having with the car, I really aren't bothered about the straightening the car or anything like that. Just thought it'd be worth pointing out just how much the impact has done to the car. So the back seat is actually bent out of line, and there's a big gap down here where there shouldn't be any at all. In fact, it means that when I undo the seat, so it's quite hard to undo. Can't even undo it. Alright, so there, managed to undo it. When I close it, it won't lock in position unless the seat is pushed across, which I can't do and record at the same time. But anyway, the car's still in use. It's my only car at the moment, and it's obviously full of rubbish, as always. Run about 331,000 miles. And hopefully I'll have some updates soon.